Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to Mornings with Michelle, episode 41. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And even though the sun's doing weird things, I think it's shining on me. So exciting. It's very exciting that we've been going for 41 episodes. And I think I've only missed one. I think I've only missed one so far. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so what am I wearing? I am wearing my top from Big W that I got a few months ago. So I'm wearing this top. Oh, there's the sun. Sunshine, moonlight, good times, boogie. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Just blame it on the good times. I can't remember those movements. Blame it on the boogie. Yes, so I'm wearing my Big W top. On the bottom is a very mismatching pair of tracksuit pants in pink, the ones from Best and Less, my comfy toweling track pants. So that's what's on the bottom. This is on the top. Big W, yes, yes, yes. And did you see my Big W video that I made last week where I walked in and there was all this winter clearance that just felt so early? And then all the spring things, all the beautiful colors were coming in. So if you haven't seen that video, I will link it here. Cool, very cool video. I really enjoyed it. So yes, this is my blue top. Yes, very nice. I like this blue top. Now, right. So the last time I did Mornings with Michelle, I did it down the beach on Friday, I do believe. It was Friday. And what you don't know, and before that I did it on Thursday. And I was wearing and I probably looked a bit on Thursday, and that was because you don't know, but that was because my son had been in hospital. My younger son had been in hospital, so it had been a big couple of days. He's absolutely fine, but he had been in hospital, so that's why I was looking a bit, and also why I also chose to do Friday down the beach, because I just needed some time to sort of recharge after what was a really tough time last week. So there we go. But he's fine. He's absolutely fine. In fact, we've been working together. Today is Sunday afternoon, and we've been working together a lot on a study program for him to help him with his notes and everything coming up to his big exams that are coming up. So we've got all over the floor here. We've been like doing, making charts and making things, and just so he can feel a sense of order. And we've been doing it like an arts and craft project. It's been really fun. It's been really funny. So we've been doing that together most of the weekend. Yeah, so I've been spending a lot of time with him. He sort of really needs support at the moment. And then my daughter phoned the other night from Europe, and she was upset because she's going through a little bit of homesickness. So she was a bit upset. So we had her the other night. And then last night, my middle son, he was late home, and because he does shift work. And so we were worried. So my husband woke me up in the middle of the night worried about him, and then I couldn't sleep. So it was all fine. But I think it's just because I think I might have told you, it's been a really tricky week last week. So it's been lots of things, and sometimes things trigger off other things. And so anyway, I haven't had much sleep. So I've been taking it very easy today. So there we go. That's what I've been up to. What have you been up to this beautiful, actually, if you're in Sydney, this beautiful sunny weekend? Yes, what I'm drinking is sparkling water from Costco. Yes, I am. One thing I want to clear up is when I tune up for you guys, I tune up as I am. I'm not one of those YouTubers that spends hours doing my hair and my makeup and curling my hair and tuning up. Like, that is not me. And the way that I can make a lot of content is by tuning up as who I am on the day. And my channel is about connection, and my channel is about you, and my channel is about serving you and helping you to feel that we have a community here, and we can discuss things, and we can go shopping, and we can just have some fun, because, you know, life in your 50s is hard. It's hard. There's so many things that are confronting, and there's so many things that are changing, and there's so many things. And this is communities about turning up for each other and having conversations and having fun. And it's really not about whether my hair's done. I'm just tuning up as me and whatever I'm doing on the day. And some days I have clients, and you know, I'm presenting differently than days that I've just basically rolled out of bed and thought I better do Mornings with Michelle. And so that's the channel that I want. So if you're wanting something that's really, really polished, I have said before, that's not what I'm here to do. And today I'm filming something later on. So I actually have done my hair a little bit today. I'm filming part of a course this afternoon. So that's important. So I have done my hair for that because it's a whole different thing. It's my work. So yeah, I just thought I'd clear that up. Okay, so what is our Zesty share today? So what would my Zesty share be today? I was thinking this morning when I couldn't sleep, I was lying in bed, I was thinking about, and because of conversations I'm having with clients, I've been thinking about how we've had I have had 25 years of being a mum to 4 kids, and being a business owner, being a wife, being a daughter, being a friend, and looking a certain way for 25 years. And yes, things happen. There was a few life challenges, but then all of a sudden you sort of hit 50. Suddenly you change, things change. Suddenly you have menopause somewhere around there. Perimenopause to start with, then you have menopause. So suddenly you have less hormones and less this and less that. Your skin's changing all over your body, your skin's changing, everything's changing. You're getting grey hair, you're getting saggy, everything's whiskers growing on your face, and you have your neck, and you have like getting turkey neck, and it's like a whole, do you know what it's like? It's like a smorgasbord. It's like you walk into 50 with your backpack on, and you've been this person for 25 years and you know your role exactly, and then you walk into your 50s and it's like this smorgasbord, and you don't know what you're going to get. And you walk in with your friends, and you've been friends with your friends because for 25 years you've all been sort of doing the same thing. And then depending on what the smorgasbord, what you get off the smorgasbord of 50, you end up a different person. Like you might have, and it's sort of all happening, it can all be happening at once. Like suddenly you might lose a parent, so you're grieving, and so you add grieving to the backpack, and then you might have an autoimmune condition might pop up, or then you're not sleeping perhaps, then your hips are not good, or you hurt your knee, then you put on 20 kilos, your skin's going dull, and what else? I mean, there's so many things, right? There's so many things, and suddenly your backpack's looking different from her backpack, and it's so lonely, and it's like everything's changing, and and you get stuck, and it's trying to find yourself in this new backpack of stuff. I was just looking at it like that. I like to look at things like that, because I was thinking, no wonder we feel stuck when we hit our early 50s. Or sometimes it's different times, like this might happen to you late 40s, and it could happen to you not until you're 60. It's just different time for different people. Some people are been through separation, some people are single, some people are in unhappy relationships, some people, some people got kids living with them for a long time, some people are grandparents already. So your backpack is so different. Everyone's backpack is so different, but we're all going through the same thing, which is we're all going through massive change, and it's just about being able to navigate that. That's what I have done a lot of for the past 5 years, and I am so grateful for so much. I am so grateful that I get to do work that I love. I'm so grateful that my family's healthy. I'm so grateful I'm just so grateful for so many things. But still, I got a big full backpack. I've had a very full backpack. The last 5 to 7 years, it's been a lot in my backpack. And I bet there's been a lot in yours too. So I'm hoping, and that's what this channel is about, I'm hoping that together we can share the load. Because even though the person next to you is not going through exactly the same thing you're going through, things have changed, and things are changing, and things will change, and you're trying to recreate a life of joy, I think. And we've got so much time left to try so many things if that's what we want to do, or just to rest and just to enjoy life, whatever that looks like for you. Anyway, I just had that vision this morning when I was lying in bed, and I was thinking, I'm going to share that story with the girls and just see what they think. The backpack, the 50 plus backpack. She gets it. She's a bit heavy. She can be a bit heavy at times. She carries the hooded eyes that pop up, and unfortunately health issues and things like that as well. So yeah, let me know what you think about my story. All right, most important thing today is question of the day. I couldn't find this. I thought I'd left it at the beach the other day. All right, got my glasses, very organized today, even though the book's upside down. I'm not good at looking. I'll go there. I'm going to change pages. I'm going to go here. Oh, hey, this is a cool question. What would you do? What would you do if you could go invisible for a day? What would you do? What would you do? I don't even want to answer that. I'm trying to think what I'd do. Do you know what? I wouldn't want to do it. I wouldn't want to do it. I just wouldn't want to, because I think sometimes people say things and do things just in the moment and they don't really mean it. They're just saying it to, I don't know, to just gossip or to do something. And I think that if you heard sometimes the things that people might say about you, they could be really hurt you, but really they're really just sort of drop comments that don't mean anything. That's my experience when I see people gossiping. That's the sort of the experience. It's like some things are just said just to make themselves feel better in the moment. It's nothing really actually to do with the other person. And I think that that's what most people would want to go and see, is what people might say about them or something. And I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it matters really. No, I don't think going invisible for a day would be something that I would want to do at all. But what I do want to do is do the cards. So let's choose the divine directions. All right, let's go. Feeling good about this one. Proud. I've not had this one before. Proud. It just makes me smile just reading it. Let's have a look. Be proud of who you are, where you've been, and where you're going. Isn't that so interesting that ties in with what we were talking about today in so many ways? Proud of who you are, where you've been, and where you're going. I love it. I love that for us. What a great card for a Monday. Such a great card for a Monday. Okay, and our Angel Whisper cards. Okay. This one says, focus on your dreams. Allow the power of manifesting to start now. Focus on your dreams. Allow the power of manifesting to start now. Now, how I read this is to really create in your mind like you're living it, what you really want your life to look like. And that's what I encourage my clients to do. Like, really feel that you are there already and that you can have the things that you want and you can be that person that you want to be, and to really allow yourself to really step into it, to really feel like you're already there. I think that's what this means. It's almost like to try and to create it from the space that you're in now. That's what I think. I'm not sure, but that's what I think. That would be my take on it today on this sunny Sunday. All right, so today is Monday, isn't it? So today you're watching this on Monday. And the reason I can't do this on Monday is because our power is off all day long. We've been notified that the power is off. So that's really annoying. That's really annoying. That means I'm going to have to go and work from elsewhere today. But anyway, so thank you so much for being here. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope it was really recharging for you. I hope things are going well in your life at the moment. I'm planning on having an excellent week, supporting all my people here and being supported as well. So go ahead and have a beautiful Monday. I'm wishing you the best of all Mondays and a wonderful week ahead. Mwah! And other than that, I will see you tomorrow. Have a great day. See ya. Bye.